Hello, guys. I hope that it's working this time. Thank you if you're coming back. I'm just here to make sure that I'm not blurry again. Come on, load. Oh no, I'm blurry on my end again. Okay, I'm gonna try and figure something else out. I don't want you guys to sit here and have to watch a blurry live. I don't know really why it's blurry like this. Do you guys have any suggestions? Those techie people on here? I reset my Wi-Fi and I don't know what else to do. Hello, everybody. So sorry. I know that you guys are probably annoyed with my blurriness. No, I'm on my computer and I don't know why it's blurry today. I'm wondering if we just give it a little bit of time, if it'll settle out. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just trying to figure out why I'm blurry today. Technical issues, of course. I wonder if it's all this rain we have out here. Okay, guys, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go live if it's going to keep bleeding. Yep, I think it might be the storm. Oh, great. All right, are you guys still with me? Are you guys still with me? Is it any better? Yeah, it's like really blurry. So sorry for those of you just coming on. I don't even know if I'm still, oh no, internet. Great. Sorry for those of you who have been sitting here bearing with me. I'm having some connection issues, and I'm thinking it's because of all the storms we're having today. I might not be able to go live, and I really wanted to. I don't know if you guys can even hear me talking right now. Looks better. I'm trying to watch on my phone, and it seems like it's still pretty blurry. Do y'all want to wait a few more minutes, and we'll just at least try it out? And if it gets really bad, we'll just go ahead and just scrap this live. At least I could try it out there, right? Okay. Okay, you guys keep me updated though, because I know y'all don't want to watch like blurry lives, right? Okay, how are we looking now? Okay, it looks like it's okay on my end. I could be wrong. Good, good. Okay, well, I'm getting thumbs up from you guys. Thank y'all so much for that 5 minutes of wasted time. We will go ahead and start it over. So if I'm good and y'all can hear me, then thank you guys for 20,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it. I know I already kind of said this in the first part of the live that we got messed up on, but I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I never, ever thought that our community would grow to this point, and that the fact that it has means that we have more opportunities to keep doing cool stuff. And just the fact that we built this friendship and this family and this community just means so much to me. And thank y'all so, so much. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for Simply Sally. We're going to be doing so many awesome things, and I couldn't have done it without y'all. So thank you. And giveaway is coming this week. I might try and post that tomorrow. I have another video coming either tomorrow or the next day, but I'll be doing the giveaway just kind of on top of that as like a bonus video. So that'll be coming. So y'all stay tuned for that. And are we still clear? It looks like we're clear. Yay, finally. Okay, I'm glad I didn't cancel out. At least it worked itself out, right? So tonight I'm working on orders. I got some vinyl decals to do, and I'm actually going to be doing them tonight instead of just, you know, how I get where I just talk and don't get my work done. I got to get these done, and I want to get these done. So you guys can just keep me company while we do that. And thank y'all again for 20K, and giveaway coming soon. We'll be giving away a ton of different things. I'm thinking maybe like 3 or 4 different prizes. Some of them will be more of a, like, for those of you who are international and that I can't ship these larger or bigger items to, you guys will be available for other opportunities like the coaching sessions and different things like that. So stay tuned for that coming up. So thank you guys for all the congratulations. I appreciate it. Hey, Shayna. Hey, Addison. I'm trying to read the names. It's kind of far away. Thank you so much. So, yes, I'm getting vinyl cut. I got several more things to get cutting. So what are you guys working on tonight? Thank y'all for bearing with me through my technical difficulties. It must be the storms, and I'm not guaranteeing that the weather isn't going to mess it up again. I don't know if you guys are getting bad weather where you are. It's been pretty bad here today. It's just been constant rain and wind. So how is the weather where you guys are? Thank you guys. Okay, it looks like I'm still clear on my end. So y'all let me know if it gets blurry again. Working on wood signs, storming, custom mask. Yeah, it is like one of those days where you just don't want to do anything. You know what I mean? Because of all the rain. You just want to like snuggle in bed and watch movies. But it's not possible. I don't know about you guys, but like I can't relax when I have too many things to do. If I sit down, I feel so guilty. And I'm like, I have so many things I need to be doing right now. Tried to find birch plywood. Lowe's was out. Yes, Jennifer, I have been having a hard time finding wood too. Our Lowe's completely stopped selling, or at least right now, the blonde wood that I like to get for my wood signs. So I had to go to Home Depot, and I did end up getting some plywood, but it was double the price. Well, not double. It was like, instead of being 34, it was like 54. Not willing to pay that much, but I have to. So yeah, wood has gone up. It is definitely really expensive now. Yay, At Home with Jenny. Glad that you could join our live. I actually get more done in the rain, at least Tina, I wish I was the same way. I feel like rain almost just kind of demotivates me, if that's a word. I just feel unmotivated. So I got to get another round of vinyl cutting. You guys, I have an order for the tiniest letters, and there's like 12 of them, and it's a whole sentence packed into a little 3x3 area. So that's not going to be fun to weed. So I got that I got to do, but I'm going to save that for last, and I'm just going to get everything else done first. So we're going to be cutting all the colors, and then we'll get to that later. Because you guys know me, I hate weeding small, tiny decals because it's just not fun. So we got gray and brown. Yeah, birch has been out, and the blonde wood has been at least expensive. It's gone up a lot in price. We still good, guys? Give me the thumbs up if you can see me clearly still. Okay, so we got gray. Where's my gray vinyl at? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Okay, I'm glad now, y'all. I was getting worried for a second that we weren't going to be able to go live. So we got brown. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if a lot of you, I know this is like bringing us back to the days I used to go live at 7, and I don't normally, but my husband is home so he can help with the little ones tonight. Gosh, I got to clean out these bins. I got some vinyl compacted in here. Don't know if I have any more brown. I don't have any brown scraps at all. So I'm going to have to cut some. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, Stella. Or hi, Stella. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you. Where was my brown? Oh, here it was. I need to order some vinyl tonight, too. I am running dangerously low on AT65 transfer tape. You guys, I'm down to like the last little bit. I don't know how I let it get this low, but I need to order some, and I'm hoping and praying I have enough at least to finish these. We'll find out, won't we? I'm living life on the edge tonight. So second question I bought. Sorry if I'm squinting, you guys. I can't really see this far away. Explorer 2, I have no idea where to start, what to buy, etc. Jennifer, I have a video I made. I don't know if you've already seen it, but it is how to start a vinyl decal business, or everything you need for vinyl decals, or something like that, I think. And I kind of go through everything that you need to buy and get for your vinyl decal business. So obviously you're gonna need your transfer tape, your vinyl. Don't use Cricut vinyl. Go for something like Oracle 651 or StarCraft. What else? Yeah, what to buy. Check out my Amazon shop. I kind of have everything I use on there, and I always kind of direct people to there because it has my mailers, my vinyl, everything that I use for my vinyl business. And I think I even have it in a folder called vinyl. So check that out, and then check that video out and let me know if you have any questions after that. Addison, yes, I use both Shippo, so SHIPPO, and Pirate Ship. Because the reason I use Shippo is it integrates with Wix, so that's why I use Shippo. Jennifer, no, you're not too late. We were having technical difficulties in the beginning, but I am working on decals tonight, and I just wanted to thank all of you guys for I almost said 100,000. Oh my gosh, I'm not at 100,000 subscribers, for 20,000. Thank you guys so much. I still can't believe it. I can't believe it. The fact that there's 20,000 people that that like me. I was telling my husband this earlier. I was like, I don't know how this many people like me, because I've always felt like I was one of those people that like, I didn't see myself as much of a likable person, I guess. So the fact that all of you enjoy watching my videos and stuff just means a lot to me. So thank y'all so much. Oh, Jennifer, y'all gonna make me cry. Y'all gonna make me cry. Okay, so we need green and, yeah, just green. Let's see. Oh, Lily's crafts and gifts. That's so sweet. You're a real Sally, open and honest and willing, so inspirational. Oh, more, you guys, I'm gonna cry. You guys are just the best. Thank you. You're so dang likable. Aw. Well, thank you guys. I honestly can say that you guys are like really family to me. My little crafty family. Is there anyone on here who has been with the channel since the early days, like my awkward beginning videos? Like, I honestly want to know who has been on here that long. And I know a lot of you haven't found me up until recently, but who has been here since like a long time? Let me know, because I am interested to know. Hi, Tammy. Oh, thank you guys. Do I have an accent? You know, sometimes people say that, and I'm like, compared to a lot of people in South Carolina that have like the deep Southern accent, I don't feel like I have an accent. But then there's people from, you know, different parts of the U.S. or even around the world that say I do. So I think that's interesting. I'm really hoping to get an Epson 15,000 to do sublimation. I use A-Sub 120 Addison. Oh, really? Growing green plants? Wow, that's so cool. You've been watching me since early wow, Patty, that was the beginning. That was definitely the beginning. I think I had started, and then I took a really long break because it kind of wasn't going anywhere. And then I came back at it, and that's when a lot of you started to watch. December. Oh, that's cool. Did I cut my brown vinyl? Yes. Oh. I'm usually a silent watcher, but I would like to ask if I can email you for some advice and tips getting my business started. Mama26, yes, you can always email. Just please be patient if I take like a couple days. Sometimes it takes me a little bit of time because emails, for some reason, and I don't know why, but emails go to spam. So I have to check through my spam folder and all that. So yes, definitely. You can always email me, or even just ask in our Facebook group too. There's a ton of people that can sometimes respond way faster than me. But of course, I'm always happy to help. Frank, no, I did not. And I'm kicking myself about it, but it's okay. There's always next time. I'm going to try and make sure I keep up with that. Luckily, since I am an affiliate with Design Bundles, whenever you guys purchase my off of the links, my affiliate links for them, I get I get like kind of like a commission to pay, to get more fonts and stuff, if that makes sense. So that's very nice. So I can always kind of go shopping with that. So that's really cool. I'm still having trouble with base paint. I use a flat white latex wall paint with foam roller like you, but keep getting all sorts of bubbles. Okay, so Jenna, I've told a lot of people this, and a lot of people, some people don't agree with me, some people do. I don't like flat paint when it comes to the base paint, because for some reason, when I used to use flat, it would give me the same issues. And make sure you're going on lightly, like your first coat, go on a little bit light, and then let it dry, and to the touch at least, and then go over it again. And then you shouldn't have any problems as long as you use the I like semi-gloss. That's my favorite. So, and I actually just bought a new container because y'all, I hate the Valspar 4000. Don't use it. It does not have any primer in it. I have come to find, you guys, that the primer in the paint is what works. That is what gives that paint just that extra, like, durability that you need for signs. So I scrapped it. I don't use the 2000 anymore. Or the 4000 anymore, because I got it by accident last time. So I went and bought me some more Valspar 2000 in semi-gloss. So use that and try it, and then let me know. So Deb Lad Mama Boss, I do know that, what is it called? That my craft source has this one right here coming back in stock. And so I am watching, and I'll let you guys know when it comes back in stock. So Star Crafts are on the way. Have you made any new designs in your Etsy shop? So I have a ton of new designs and things that I haven't actually gotten to put on my shop. But you guys, I'm so bad about that. I'll go and make new listings. I just won't have time to put them on my Etsy shop. But yes, new stuff is coming on my Etsy very soon. I have designs coming on my design shop, and I have my other Etsy shop stuff coming, but it's just been crazy. And I have to do taxes this coming week, you guys. And I know you guys are going to be like, Sally, you haven't done your taxes yet. No, I have not. I have not. I'm dreading it. Yes, Frank, I do have it in the link. It should be in the description already. I'm pretty sure. I say something along the lines of, this is my favorite font bundle. Have you tried black paint? No, Morgan, but I really want to. I really want to. And I'm going to very soon. A list would be great. Oh, yeah, the Facebook. Okay, yes. So those of you who are on the Facebook group, I am actually in the process, and I've been talking to Cassie about it. Well, I haven't talked to her about it in a while. But I'm going to be making a whole document, and hopefully soon I can get like a ton of different things on there. So I'm going to be doing like frequently used products, and then I'm going to do like trial and error things. So if you're like stuck somewhere and you need help, I'm going to have that in the files. So on the Facebook group, we're going to have all that helpful info. So if you guys aren't on the Facebook group, definitely try it out or go on there and join. Okay. Yes, what Jenna said, I can't wait to try the black paint. I've always, for some reason, people have always asked me, and I just haven't done it yet. Stencils. I use Auramask 813. So it's not Oracle, it's like Auramask. And I've also heard the Starcraft stencil vinyl is good too. So I think it's called Star Mask. I've heard it's really good. If I miss anybody's questions, sorry. The comment, what they'll do is they're delayed. So I'll just get a bunch at once. So I'm trying to catch up. Hey, Kim. I made sure this time, you guys, to check my blade, because last time I had it on a 1, which y'all know my blade's old. So I had to go increase the thing to a 2, and now it's weeding beautifully. I got my trash can today, you guys. I always forget and throw things in the floor. Thank you so much, Kim. I am honestly, like I've told everybody a million jillion times, I'm so thankful because of you guys. I couldn't have gotten here without y'all. Hey, Nita. Oh, I know. Silhouette is really loud. I've gotten so used to it, I don't even like hear it anymore. I am working on some vinyl decals tonight, just the orders. If you guys know how I work, I usually do my vinyl in the early part of the week and then wood signs later part of the week. But actually tomorrow I'm going to be finishing up signs. I couldn't finish them because the rain has been so bad that I couldn't do anything outside. And y'all know I like to stay away from the humidity with signs and stuff like that. So those are all going to be finished in the morning because it's going to be nice and sunny. So Morgan, if you're on here, yours is going out too. Yours is going to be finished up. Thank you, Mama Boss. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. You totally didn't have to do that, but thank you. I appreciate that. On the video, you polycoat the farmhouse sign, and the next one you didn't. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I polyacrylic my stain signs only, and then the frames of my farmhouse signs. Is that what you're talking about? Because I do polyacrylic the frames, but I don't do the paint part. Okay. If you guys see me squinting, this is probably not a very attractive view. I'm sorry. I have you guys kind of farther away. Yes, Lenore, I didn't plan on going live, but I did tell you guys in the group that I would be going live if we hit 20,000 today, which we did. So awesome. I'm so excited. I still can't believe it. You know, it's not about numbers ever. Like, I would be totally cool if it was just like a couple hundred of you or even less. But it's just pretty cool when you, hit those milestones. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. So how has business been for those of you who have shops? Has it still been slow? I am starting to pick back up because my busy time is usually around now till the rest of the year. The beginning is always super slow, but I don't mind it because it gives me a break after like the holiday rush. And so yeah, I don't mind the little bit of a slow time. Thank you, Nita. Yes, girl, I know. It goes through spurts, like growth, you know. So I'm appreciative for sure. Who knows where we'll be at the end of this year? I have no idea. And my original goal for the beginning of this year was 30,000 at the end of the year. And now, who knows? We might be at 50,000 before the end of the year. You never know. We'll see. Picking back up. It's crazy this week. Can't keep up. I understand that feeling. Etsy's slow. Some days, you guys, it's so slow. Like, I think, was it yesterday? I don't remember what day it was, but I got 0 sales on Etsy. I can't remember. And that's like not normal for me. I'm going to have to go back and see what day it was. But it's totally fine. Like I said, I don't mind the break because then I can catch up on other orders and work on things for the shop. Okay, so it wasn't, no, yesterday I got 1 sale. That's what it was. I got 1 sale on Etsy. So pretty slow, but it's fine. If you guys know or you don't know, Etsy goes through spurts. Like, you can't always guarantee that you're going to have a certain amount of sales every single day. You might have one day where you get 1 sale, and then you might have another day that you get like 10 sales. So it is very normal for Etsy. Still trying to finish on rollers. Okay. Yes, Nita, that's me too. I'm just trying to get caught up so I can work on New things. I have so many ideas for new things I've wanted to put on the shop, but I just haven't had time to put them up yet. My computer is running loud tonight, y'all. Sorry about that loud running. I'm trying to work on stop saying sorry so much. I know my husband always gets on to me. He's like, Sally, stop saying sorry all the time. I'm trying. I'm just what do they call it? Like a people pleaser. But I need to work on apologizing for things out of my control. I know a lot of you are like that too, though. It's not just me. Mallory, I like to just kind of work when I have those days. Whenever I call myself an off day, I'll just sit and play around with new items. And sometimes what I'll do is when I'm already going out and cutting wood, I'll go ahead and cut the wood for that new project I have in mind. Even if I don't get to it yet, you at least have done one step closer. So that's kind of how I work. I'll do little by little. But that's kind of how I go with that. There's that little dot coming off. So are any of you working with me tonight? Canadians have an excuse. An excuse to say sorry? Is that what we're talking about still? Why are we positioned on the ceiling fan? Well, I just wanted you guys up high. No, y'all are up on my little cart thing just so y'all can see what I'm doing because I knew that I was going to be all over the place tonight. So just a new view, just something different. Working with me. I'm making a decal for a friend. Working on my business license. Yes, girl, I know. I wanted to do something. I see a lot of the ladies that go live have all these awesome views, and I'm just always sit you guys like right in front of me. So trying something different, which we tried it before, I think, a couple lives back. Did this already cut? Yeah. So those of you who are doing shirts, how are y'all handling the shirt oh my gosh, I can't even talk. The shirt shortage. And those of you who do signs, how are you handling the wood sign shortage? Are you guys prepared for that for your shops? I know that I do have some stock for shirts left, but there's a lot of colors that I'm like out of sizes and that you can't find them anywhere. So I'm hoping that things pick up for that soon. We'll see. But how are y'all handling it? Okay. I need blue. Why am I cutting brown twice? I guess I didn't realize that Stella, I know a lot of websites have pretty good. I don't know about HTV because I don't do a whole lot with HTV, but I know a lot of the ladies on here do, so they can direct you to places that have the Leopard HTV. I haven't noticed a big shortage in our area on wood. I don't do sublimation, but I do vinyl. Yeah, the Gildan soft styles are really, really, really hard to find right now. Speaking of, that's why I have one on right now. I was actually testing. This is a new color. It's called Coral Silk. Well, new for me. So I was trying it on, and I forgot to change before I came on the live, but it's okay. I'm going to be doing. I actually have some fun new sayings on shirts coming for kind of like small business people, and I'm going to do them on the whole. Have y'all seen the tie-dye bleach look? I'm going to be doing that on these, so I'll be having those coming soon. Yeah, the price of lumber is very high. It's almost when you wish that you had your own wood, that you can cut your own wood down. Hi, Roberta. Yes, Jennifer, I've been coming up with some really cute like sayings. I won't give them all away yet, but there's a couple like really inspirational or like really cool, just short sayings that I was going to put really pretty on the shirts and have them on the tie-dye look. So I think that's going to be really, really nice. I know a lot of you would really like that. Oh, I'm so glad, Jennifer. Thank you. I just tried with my satin. It's working so much better. Thank you. Yes, definitely. Try anything but flat. Some people do fine with flat paint, and I used to use flat paint, but it just started giving me a lot of problems. So definitely try the more high sheen, which if you think about like when you're looking at your house, the walls on your house, have you noticed that flat paint does not do as well, as satin or eggshell or semi-gloss? So that's kind of how I've always thought of it. It's more durable. The sound cut out. I hope I'm not getting blurry again for y'all. Am I good now? Okay. My mats are disgusting. Like, I don't know how they even get this bad. It's like lint and vinyl and pieces of vinyl everywhere. I need to go clean them. What color is right on? Let's see. Purple and yellow. You said how many color choices do I have? I think it's 24 or 25 total. And that's including the holographic and the gold and the copper and the silver. I decided I'm going to go ahead and finally call Silhouette and figure out my issue that I was having with my Pro. It's about time, right? After however many months has it been? Oh, awesome, Jay Wilson Creations. Good luck. Do you ever set up monthly business plans for yourself? Do you have a planner? So I do have like goals that I set, but I try not to be too like strict with my like when I meet those goals. But I do, I started the year off, and I don't even know where it went with my notebook. And I told you guys in that video, I said I never write in them, but I always get them. Well, I still haven't wrote much in it, but that is a good idea. I think it's good to hold yourself accountable and try and have monthly business goals, because I feel like if you do have those goals set up for yourself, it'll give you something to kind of hold you accountable. And if you don't meet those goals, it kind of it pushes you harder. So I think that is a good idea. So I might need to get back into that, writing and making more goals for myself on a monthly basis. It's a great idea. I got your what did you do, Renee, to get it to work? I hope I can get mine to work. I hope I didn't waste a whole bunch of money on it. Hi, Migdalia. I'm back. Apparently, my phone has eaten dinner. Well, I'm glad you fed them, Liz. Thank you, I think it says Janice. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate it. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Hey, Bianca. Shoved an empty jewelry box between the right sides of them. Huh. So my thing is, the problem with mine seems like the rollers in the middle aren't touching the vinyl, so it's not giving it anything to work with. But that's a good point. I'm gonna have to try that out. Thank you so much, Sarah, for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. You guys don't ever have to give me anything, but I appreciate it so very much. Thank you, Anna. Does each transaction you process break down the sales tax, and does Etsy remind you to pay? Okay, so Etsy takes care of a lot of when it comes to the state sales beyond your state, they take care of that before they pay you. So you normally don't have to worry about anything other than your own state. And some states, they even remit it for you for your own state, which South Carolina is one of those states now. So I don't have to worry about South Carolina taxes from Etsy sales. So before you get paid any amount of money on Etsy, they take all their fees out for you before they pay you. Now, it used to not be like that. This happened, I think, this past year, which makes things so much easier. But yes, they take your fees out. And what else did you ask? No, they do not remind you anything about quarterly taxes. That is all on you. So you have to take care of your own quarterly taxes. But if you have a department of, which everyone has their state Department of Revenue, you should, when you get your business license, they give you a website that you log on to, at least in South Carolina, and you can pay your state sales tax and all that stuff through there. And then when you pay quarterly, if you have QuickBooks or something like that, you can do that through there. I know it seems really confusing, but it's not as intimidating, as bad as you think it is. So definitely take that on with your state and your Department of Revenue. Yes, please, Renee. Anything that you can do. I haven't even been able to use it because it was wasting so much vinyl. And so I would love to be able to use my Pro. Liz, I was totally going to do it, and I still might, but I'm not a tax expert. So if I do one, it would be more of what to keep track on of an Etsy. So what to keep an eye on, what you need to stay, I guess, focused on. And at the end of the year, what form you need to pull, things like that. But I'm not going to be like, this is what you have to pay and this is how you pay your taxes. You know what I mean? Congrats on 20K. Always wanted to start my own business, to watch your videos all the time. My husband is always warning me to turn the hobby into a business. What do you think? Well, thank you so much, Jessica. And so if your husband's warning you to not turn your hobby into a business, is it because he's worried that it's not going to become a success, or maybe he's worried for what reason? But really, honestly, I think that it's good to start it as a hobby. And then if you're making, a good amount of income that you can make it your full-time business, that's always a good, and you can always show them that, be like, hey, look all this money I'm making here. I can make this a business. So like I tell everybody, if you work hard, you can totally make it a business. Of course, 100,000%. Even if it's a saturated market, you can still make it a very successful business. Look at this. I mean, these are, how many decal shops do you guys see? And I still get sales, and there's people out there that have way more decal options than me, way more colors, all that stuff. And people still shop from me. So same goes to you, You just have to put yourself out there and work hard, and you can make it work. Yeah, sublimation is hard to do in the winter, for 100% sure. It really is. Oh no, your Cameo 3 quit working. I don't know what I would do if my baby stopped working like that. My Cameo 3 is like my baby. Oh yeah, April, I totally agree. It's true. If you take the love you have for something and make it to where it feels like work, it does sometimes suck the joy out of you. But luckily for me, what I do to stay like always motivated and always inspired is just constantly doing new things. Like what gets me, like when I get into a vinyl decal funk, I'll always go on Etsy and I'll just start browsing and looking at new ideas and different things that I can make with vinyl. And you just come up with something new, or you come up with some new designs that kind of like spark your fire a little bit. There's always ways that you can kind of just keep that spark, you know what I mean? Because it is easy to get burned out. If you're doing the same things all the time, it's gonna burn out eventually. So you just got to keep that fire burning. My eye. How do you make yourself stand out? So I definitely think that following trends, but not doing exactly what everybody else is doing. So take those trends and like do your own spin on them. That is how you kind of stand out, being yourself and integrating your own ideas and things into your business. That's a great way to stand out. Maybe offer more things that other shops don't offer. Like when I first started the whole inserting a card with the what is it called, the alcohol swab, things like that. Like that was a way to stand out. Well, now a lot more people do it because it's an easy thing to do and to add to your stuff. So just finding new ways to stand out. Maybe it could be your packaging or your branding. there's always different ways that you can stand out in your business. Having good customer service. There's a lot of shops out there, y'all, that do not have good customer service. So unfortunately, I've been working from home since last March and work in my office craft room. Oh no, Janice, I'm so sorry. Why haven't you been able to create any cards? Is it because of what kind of cards are you talking about? Is that what you create, Janice? Hi to PJ Mommy. I hate when the little tiny things stick on your vinyl. Tiny pieces. Oh, greeting cards. Oh yeah, that's a great business to be in though. Okay. Anything personalized, the card, the birthday cards, the greeting cards, those are a great way to expand your business too. I used to know a girl that did she made custom birthday cards and she did very well with it. She didn't do it anymore when she had her kids, but she was doing very successful with that. Has the weather been really bad where you guys are? I know, like close to us, they had a bunch of tornadoes, and in a town, or not town, the state over, there was a bunch of really bad weather yesterday and today. So it's been pretty bad. I was worried because we have that pool now, and it really got close to overflow, and it was raining so much. Oh, Jessica, I totally get what you mean. Yeah, it is hard to stay consistent in a business. I do understand that. I mean, I get in funks sometimes. Like yesterday, I was in one of those funks where I was just like unmotivated and didn't want to do anything like work related. But it's good to, like, for me, I thrive on routine. So if I just get up early instead of sleeping in that day and just take some time in the morning to just be by yourself and have you time, and then just get to work, hustle, make sure you get ready for the day, like make yourself feel good, and then just stay. That's kind of how you stay motivated. At least how I stay motivated. Yesterday was not one of those days, but today I got a lot done. You know, I got whole downstairs clean, and then I came up and did all my computer work and got all these decals started, and responded to a ton of emails, had a meeting. I just did a bunch of stuff today. So you'll have those phases in just a business in general, I've noticed. But that's totally fine. It's totally cool. It's okay to have those days, you know? So many tiny pieces came off here. 90 degrees in California. I'm lucky. It's definitely raining and just blah here. Yeah, there were tornadoes in Georgia. I got alerts even though I moved here. Oh, wow. Scary stuff. We had a horrible tornado last year that came through a town locally, and it tore down just so many people's homes and buildings and workplaces, and it was just devastating. So we're always kind of on edge now because we see now what can happen. Finally got those pieces out of there. Thank you, Roseanne. I think that's what it said. Thank you so much, Roseanne. Couldn't have done it without y'all. Well, Frank, since you're in California, you probably don't get much rain, do you? Now, right? Well, I guess certain parts of California don't. Veronica had a question for me. Okay, what was the question? Sorry, like I said, guys, these comments come in spurts. So if I miss anything, just send it again. I can't decide on what I want to pursue full time. I love doing crafts and doing many different things, and I opened my Etsy shop at the end of February, but want to rebrand and change what. That's totally okay, Bianca. Or better yet, just sell a bunch of different things as long as they're within the same market. Like personalized gifts, for example, you can totally sell whatever you want, and that's the good thing about working for yourself is you can sell and make whatever you want. Yeah, I would have freaked out had I been there. All the boys in school, but they're still virtual. Oh gosh, I know that's so scary to think about. Now that my kids have been home with me for so long, I'm almost nervous to let them go back out in the real world now, because it's been like a whole year and a half of them being home with me. So it's going to be weird in a couple months for sure. Okay, let me get the next vinyl on, and then I'll weed these tiny details out. Okay. Is it about? It's about a font she bought from Etsy. What font? About the rebrand too. It's fun, but it's so indecisive. Yeah, I think it is fun. It's fun to rebrand. It's just like spice things up and sell different things. Sally, what do you recommend with inventory for a first-time t-shirt business? I always tell people, I think it's a good idea to do 2 shirts of every size of every color. So that way, if you get one order for that size and that color, you have a backup if anything happens to that shirt, and then you know what to order next. So that's kind of what I think, 2 shirts for each size and each color. What did Veronica ask? I didn't see any questions from Veronica. Sally had a link for it. They have a lot of cute designs. Was she talking about a font that I got from Font Bundles? Yeah, everything's linked in my description for Font Bundles. The my favorite font designer is linked. I love her stuff. I have like pretty much all of her fonts. Yep, y'all don't ever want to make that mistake like I made where my business name, and it still legally is Sally Southern Stitches. I hate that name now. Well, it was cute for t-shirts because I was stitches, I was embroidery, and that's what I thought that I was always going to make. But I got to realizing how bad the name was because my bank lady was like, Stitches, what do you do? Like, what do you make? Or what is your business? Like, and then I got to thinking, I was like, dang, Stitches might make people think like I'm going to give you stitches. You know what I mean? Like, but no. So it really got me thinking. I was like, dang, I don't make any sewing stuff at all anymore. So I really need to change my name. So legally, it was going to be way more of a hassle to actually change your business name. I'd have to get a whole nother business license and everything like that. So I went and just got a DBA, which is doing business as Sally, Simply Sally, which, you know, it is what it is. It's not my legal business name, but it is my doing business as. Well, I mean, if you think about it, there's a lot of big businesses that are DBAs too. And I can't remember which ones exactly, but there are some big businesses that, and I don't even remember if it was Walmart, but it was like some business like that was not even their business name, but that was their DBA. So. Tools she uses for cutting butcher paper. Yes, Veronica, it is my, they're called battery powered scissors. The ones that I have are not, they don't make them anymore, but you can find ones on Amazon that are pretty much exactly the same. So check on Amazon. I actually have some linked in my Amazon shop if you want the exact one that I recommend. Sally Southern Stitches, just send us your stitches. Yes. Oh, BRJS, that's cute. Yeah, I like that name. How do you clean your mats? Do you even bother? I've seen different methods, but wondering which is better. So, Frank, I am really bad about cleaning my mats, but I've thought and I've found that when you just put some Dawn and scrub over them, they'll come sticky again. So, a lot of people on here use glue or the spray adhesive again, but I've never tried that, so I can't really recommend it. But if you're just wanting to clean them, let them soak lightly and then take like a very light sponge and just kind of scrub over it and clean it and then let it air dry, and it'll get sticky again. How much more do we got to cut? I know I got a good bit of stencils I need to cut. Let's go ahead and get started with that. Liz, that sounds like me. I just get lazy and I just tape them down. But then you got to thinking, like, how much time does that take, you know? Here is the stencil vinyl I use, you guys. It's Oracle, well, Oramask 813. I am going to try to cut Oracle 651 with my Cameo 4, and when I go to peel it, all the letters come up. Okay, so usually when you are cutting and your letters come up, so are they coming up with your vinyl, then you need to have your blade deeper. Either go up a force or go up a blade or increase your force. See, I don't cut with the settings. They recommend like a blade of 1 and a force of like 8 or something like that. And I cut mine at a blade of 2 and a force of 15. But my blade is also really dull. So just play with your machine. And if your vinyl is not weeding properly, it is always your settings. It's not your vinyl, it's your settings. So something on your settings is off, whether it be your blade or maybe you need to change something on your settings. Okay, that's good to know. Amanda said she sprayed with adhesive and it ruined them. So I guess not all adhesives are the same. Yes, I've tried the lint roller, Kelly. It does work. Some. Oh, yay, Bianca. I'm so glad that you got to create them. That's so cool. You need to show me a picture when you're done. Post it in the group. Yeah, definitely try your blade. Increase your blade to up a size or up a I can't even think tonight, y'all. Oh, I have a question. Those of you who do sublimation, what are some really cool things or shapes or whatever else that you think would be really cool to sublimate on? Think about that and let me know, you guys. Those of you who do sublimation, what are some really cool things or shapes or things that you wish that you could make with sublimation? If you can think of it, and if you can't think of it right now, think about it and let me know, because I am trying to figure something out. I used a glue on a mat and it worked, but you just have to let the glue dry completely first. Okay, that's good to know. Do you get the 813 from US? Yes, Frank. All of my vinyl, my big vinyl, like my 813, my big rolls, my transfer tape comes from US Cutter. And I actually need to go order some tape tonight. I'm going to show y'all in a minute how low I am on it. It's really bad. Locket necklaces. Okay. Are there any shapes or anything, Liz, that you think that would be really cool? or just something that you think would sell well, whether it be shapes or anything like that. Let me know. Where do you get the stencil vinyl from? I also get that from US Cutter Morgan. I'm doing wood owls from the dollar store. Oh, that's cool. Wooden owls? Which dollar store is that? Because that's really cool. Beach bags. I think I saw somebody say beach bags. Beach bags. Those are really cool. I love doing the Disney World theme park maps on mouse pads and coasters for my shop. It's fun and unique. I enjoy making it. And that's really cool, BR Jess. Earrings. Yep, that's always good. Someone outside is jamming to some music. Is that my husband? I hear some loud jamming out there, some bass. Tumblers for teachers. Yes, that's good. And Callie's just called the dollar store. I haven't seen any wood owls at the dollar store. Sally, I've got laser cutters on my mind. Taught me how to make. Liz, my thing is if you want to do it and you can make a profit doing it, then do it. See, I'm not a good influence. I'll just tell you to do it. Picture frames. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's cool. Picture frames, mason jars, or a cross would be cool shapes. Yes, definitely. A lot of people like the mason jars. Y'all, I finally found mason jars in stock. If you guys know me and are like have been seeing all the stuff I've been talking about lately, my mason jars have been out of stock forever. They were like my best seller. So I finally found some dang smooth-sided mason jars in stock at Walmart. So I finally can put those back in stock. But the only downside is they're the wide mouth, and I don't know how those are going to look with my tissue holders. So we're going to find out if they look good. But I'm so happy that I finally found them in stock. I've been looking forever for those. Oh, thank you, Sandy. There you go, Liz. I got your back. There's also some type of spray you can get that can turn most things into sublimation. Yes, I've heard that too. I haven't tested it out yet, but I have heard that as well. Liz the enabler. My thing is though, you guys, like if you want to do something and you financially can do it, then why not? You know what I mean? Like I always feel like if you want to, like what happens if you didn't do it and it could have been the best thing that you ever did. You know what I mean? And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But my thought is if it's worth trying and then you could have something amazing happen from it, then go for it. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. I mean, don't make any stupid decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go out and spend like $50,000 on a machine if you don't know you're going to like doing it. But that's just my thoughts on it. Voice of wisdom. Oh, yay, I'm so glad. Life on the green side. Yay, I'm so glad you got your vinyl to work. Or to weed. That's a problem I have too. I want to do so many different things. Recently found your channel and love it. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Beth. I'm so glad to have you here on a live. Just expanding your knowledge, right? So what are you guys' current best sellers right now? With whatever you make, whatever you sell, what are you noticing that people are buying a lot of right now? Oh, thank you, Tracy. I couldn't do it without you guys. Honestly, y'all are the best. The best. And see, all you guys are like the OGs. Because I know a lot of y'all's names, like I recognize from a long time ago. So, well, I say a long time ago. It's only been, what, like a year, but I feel like I've known y'all forever. Bobby, pretty close. Pretty close. I actually grew up in Clemson. I don't live there anymore, but I grew up there. Oh, Nita, your bell-bottom pants are so freaking cute for the little ones. Oh my gosh. It brought me back to when I used to make the bell-bottoms for my daughter. I don't even remember how to make them, but I used to make those all the time. I didn't make it with the like soft material, like the spandex-y type material. I used to make them with just regular old clothes fabric, whatever it's called. So they're so cute. I might have to get my littlest one a pair. They're so cute. So let's see. Thanks for sharing all your knowledge. I just got started. I'm getting into my family. I'm gifting to my family trial and errors. What do you use? So I use flour because it helps outline the design so you know where to put your bleach. You don't have to use flour. You can use anything you want, or you don't even have to use a template. It's just something I saw on TikTok that I thought was like a really cool idea. So that's why I tried it. Oh, thank you, Pixel of Vinyl Paper. I appreciate it. Oh, that's cool. Custom glitter pins. Yeah, it looks like a lot of y'all have some really good bestsellers right now. Oh, I've heard of Landrum, Bobby. Yeah, it seems like most people that are in Clemson are diehard fans. I've never really been into football too much. But everyone, you know, in that town is. Yeah, surprisingly, I haven't had a lot of teacher items selling for teacher appreciation. Normally, I'll get like an influx of teacher stuff, but this year, not too much in my shop, at least. Y'all, epoxy scares me. I don't know why, but I've always been like scared of epoxy. I hear of all of the negative like side effects, and I don't know. Just never mess with it. Well, thank you, Rita. Well, that is pretty cool that you can hand write on your signs. That is awesome. I've always wanted to learn how to hand letter, and I have not. It's something on one of my bucket list things to do. I would love to learn how to hand letter signs because I think that makes you unique, and people really like that too. Because it's not something that everyone will do. You'll have your own font, your own style on it. So I think that's awesome. I haven't tried the image transfer on wood yet, but I'm really excited to try that soon. I want to do it with sublimation. My computer just said restart now. No, 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 no. I just hit yes. Oops. Is it working? Is it working now? I can't believe I got back on. That is so crazy. Okay. I am totally deleting this live when I get off of here, y'all. This has been awful. Oh my gosh, so crazy. Okay. Oh my gosh. I know I'm blurry, but I think I'll settle in. I can't believe it came back. Y'all, it popped up and it said, would you like to update your computer? And I pushed yes instead of later. I don't know what's wrong with me, but for those of you who stuck with me, thank you. But like I said, this live is getting deleted because this has been an awful live. I mean, I have been like having technical difficulties. Then I went into the light, like Liz said. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it let me back on though. I didn't think that it would work. I'm trying to make sure that my blurriness goes away. Yeah, Liz, your comment totally cracked me up. I was sitting there laughing. I was like, yep, I totally was staring into the light and I just disappeared. Oh, now these things are popping up. Oh my gosh. Note to self, don't ever mess with the buttons anymore, Sally. Yeah, you guys aren't faithful. Not blurry anymore? It's blurry on my phone, but it's also on like a really low quality. There you go. What Bobby said. It's still doing behind the scenes updates. That's crazy that it came back on because my computer completely turned off and canceled out the live and everything. And when I came back on, it just let me rejoin. But just know, you guys, I literally am deleting this live because it's been awful. Oh, thanks, Deb. I've been wanting to catch your live for a long time. You have taught me so much about vinyl. Oh, well, thank you, Aileen. Liz. Oh. Yeah, we're having bad weather today too, so it's been just a mixture of bad Wi-Fi and computer updates. But for the good news is we still hit 20,000, so yay. There's the good news about today, right? So something good came out of it. Yes, great memories. I'll be like, in a couple of years, I'll be like, y'all remember the day that we went live and I hit yes on updates in the middle of the live? Now, you guys that stayed are the true MVPs. Y'all are the real MVPs. Oh, thank you. You guys are cracking me up. Oh, I just wish we could all just like get together in real life, you know, and just craft. I don't know about y'all, but there's not like a lot of like friends locally or anybody that does what I do. I don't know if it's like that where you guys are, but I've always thought it'd be really cool if like I knew somebody that could do this kind of work and I could even hire them to help me. Because, like I said, y'all, I'm in the process of looking for somebody for the winter to help me with Christmas orders and the Christmas rush. But I'm scared. Like, I don't want to just let some stranger into my home. Yeah, people are starting to trickle back in, it looks like. Oh, this is the first time watching live? Well, Bobby, I am sorry that you're witnessing such a strange live. It normally isn't this bad, but I've had, like I said, technical difficulties, and then we had me hitting updates. So I'm sorry about that. Yes, I do. I have quite a few orders. They're I think maybe about, I think this is like an order of 15 people's decals. So it's not too many, but it is a good bit. Well, I'm glad you stayed, Sonia. Split my screen. Yes, that's a good idea, Liz. I need to get my phone. Well, my phone kind of stinks. I need to get a new phone one day. I just kind of wait until it's completely broken, but it already has, like, y'all know me, I keep my electronics until they're like completely broken, but the screen's completely cracked. Like, I can barely read on it, and the battery doesn't last but like a few hours. So do y'all remember when phones used to last years and years and years, and now they just are built to not last? Oh, April, you will? That's cool. That would be cool. Liz, that would be really neat to go live with somebody else. I'm going to have to do that. How many of you are down? Who wants to go live with me? And we could work together or just do like Q&As or something. That would be fun. Can you show a few of the decal orders you're working on? Yes, sure. So these are just, I guess, somebody ordered like, well, hello there. My dog just opened the door. You want to come say hi? You can come say hi. Come on. Are you scared? Y'all know I got a big old bad German Shepherd, and my tripod is standing there, and he's scared to go past the tripod. Come on. You want to come say hi? Come on. Okay, everybody, say hi to Jack. Come on. Come up here. Everybody say hi to Jack. Jack, look. Who's that? Oh, I said the wrong word. I said, who's that? He usually barks. You say hi. Don't get too close. Get your fur on everything. Yes, he's my baby. He's my big baby. What was I talking about? I feel like I was answering a question. What do you think about printable vinyl? Was I answering a question? I cannot remember. If I did, I'm so sorry. Just ask again. What do you think about printable vinyl? I saw Starcast sells it. So I have never actually tried printable vinyl before, but I've always wanted to. So maybe some people can better explain if they like it. But that's what I was doing. I was showing you guys my decals. Okay, so just a lot of times people will just order just plain words, and then I have the what are these called? The I cannot think anymore. The dog messed me up. I can hear myself talking downstairs too. I think my family has me on the TV downstairs. What are they called? Pantry labels. Pantry labels. So those are big sellers. I sell a lot of those. And then people will order their own personal, just whatever it means to them. So that's what I have. There you go. You guys were finishing the words for me. Okay, so I have this stencil vinyl that got finished whenever we left. So I have that. I think what I'm going to work on first is just getting all of the decals put on the transfer tape, and then I'll get to stencils after that. I also do have some white vinyl, but y'all, I'm not even going to get into those because this is the large order that I had that has the really tiny lettering, and that's going to take me a little while to do, so I'm going to do that later. I use the Silhouette Cameos. Scrappy Caddy, definitely send me another message and I'll see. I definitely didn't. I don't know if I got your message, so definitely send me another message and let me know. Cricut printable vinyl works well. Use stickers. Hey, Cassie. I just realized, oh, Cassie, you've missed a train wreck of a live. I'll tell you that. First, we had rain that was messing up the Wi-Fi. So I came back on live and it was still blurry. So we just dealt with it for a little bit. And then my computer popped up and said, would you like to update? And I hit yes. And it canceled. It like completely restarted my computer while y'all were on live. So you guys were sitting here watching my face like just standing still for like ever. And then finally we got back on. So that's what you've missed. I just saw your video the other day. I actually watched all 3 hours of it at once. Not common for me to still sit that long. Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. May I ask you a question about bleach? Sure, you can definitely ask me a question. Scrappy Cat, I think that's what your name was. Send me another message right now just so I can make sure that I get your email. Because like I said, I hate that I didn't get your email. What is the best transfer tape? It is R Tape Clear Choice AT65. At least that's my favorite. Everyone's got their favorites, but I think that one is the best. I've gotten a couple from men, but most of the time it is women. But anybody could wear them for sure. Okay, let me get some. Okay, y'all, I'm running really low on my transfer tape, so let's see if I can even get out enough. Did you guys hear that awful sound? Oh, so bad. It's getting low, so I have to really yank it to get the transfer tape out. Why do I use flour? So I use flour just as a template guide. You don't have to use flour. You can use anything, or you don't even have to use it as a template. I just like to be able to see what I'm working with. So that's why I use flour. But I've heard people have used chalk or I guess maybe some kind of pen that can wash out, something like that. Is the cutting mat from Hobby Lobby Paper Studio? Yes, it is Paper Studio brand. Okay, I think I got your message, or I got somebody's message. No, I didn't. Sorry. That was a Facebook. Okay. Good luck, the not so broke nurse, with your new shirts. You're gonna have fun. Who is it? Okay, I'm coming. 1 second. Okay, I'm right here. No, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah. Haley, where's Dad? Is he still outside? Here, help Caroline, please, okay? No. Haley, come here, please. Here, go down there with Haley. Sorry, y'all. I thought my husband must have stepped out in the garage and my little one was asking something, but we got it under control. Thank you, Roberta. How have you bleached shirts been doing on Etsy? Do you feel like it's worth the extra work? So they've been doing good. I've been getting organic, I guess, sales on Etsy from the shirts. So they've been doing well. I think it's definitely worth posting on there and, at least seeing how the market is. I know that right now bleached shirts are really popular. A lot of people are looking for them and searching for them. But another thing about that is there also a lot of people are selling them too. So, sorry, my little one is getting cranky. I can hear her out there crying. But yes, definitely worth the extra work, I think, Liz. But if you can find a way to maybe make it less time, because it is time consuming. Making those shirts are definitely time consuming. So just got to be prepared for all that, I guess. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I was just thinking today, I wish you would do a live while I was at work. I was going through your videos for a link to transfer tape. So, Haley, I use the R-Tape Clear Choice AT65. And I know it's a big, long word, but just look up R-Tape Clear Choice AT65. And that is the best transfer tape, at least I think is the best transfer tape. So, you can find it at US Cutter. Just look for transfer tape on there and you should be able to find it. Liz, maybe. I might. But the thing I worry about that is if they're pre-made, what size do you put the bleach spot? You know what I mean? Unless you just do a big square or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. If I could figure out a way to do it, I could do that. But I'm not sure. Hey, Jenia. Or Jenia. I hope I say your name right. I ran out of space. There's my big old, they fit together like a puzzle piece. I got a couple spots on there, but I'll put that here for the, I'm gonna have to go pull another piece off. Y'all ready for that awful sound? Okay. Yeah, size options. I'll definitely consider it. That's a good point. Make different shapes and sizes. I sent you a message through your Etsy shop. Tatiana, just send me, if you want to just send me a message again. I will. Kathy, is that you that just sent me that? Try it now while I have you guys. Yes, I just got yours, Kathy, if that's your name. So sorry about that. I've been getting a lot of an influx of messages, and I love when you guys send me messages just to like thank me and stuff. Like, I truly appreciate it so much. But if you guys could send me, if it's not like business related, send that to me on my email or on the Facebook or something like that. Because sometimes it gets my actual customer messages kind of they get lost, and so and I don't ever want customers to feel like that. So if you please don't ever stop messaging me. Like, I love hearing from y'all, but if you just want to like tell me something or thank me or ask me a question about like YouTube related stuff, just send me a message on my email, which is simplysallysc@gmail.com, which I think it's linked in the description, or on Facebook. And I'm happy to get back there, because sometimes, like I said, it's just been a lot. I've been getting a lot of emails or messages on my Etsy lately. And so it's getting kind of intertwined with my customer stuff. So, that's the reason why sometimes it's hard to get back right away on Etsy. But yes, I did get yours, Kathy. Yes, Bobby, I agree. It's been crazy because I even got an email from somebody asking, saying that they wrote me on Etsy, and I looked and there was no messages. Sorry, that was my child. There was no messages from them at all, because you know how you have a log where you can see if they messaged you before, and there was no log of any messages from her. So I don't know. I don't know what's been going on. Okay, I'm ready to do my apples. So these are going to be little apple decals. I usually actually put those together before I put them on my transfer tape. Makes it easier for me. For sure, Liz. I'll definitely think about it, and I'll let you know. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. Coffee time. I know. If I had coffee right now, I'd be up all night probably. I'm really sensitive to caffeine. I don't know what it is. So I think like 5 p.m. is about my cutoff for coffee, or I'll be up all night. Which some nights I do that because I want to be up all night to work, like around the holidays. But nights like tonight, I don't want to be up all night. Okay, I got my apples designed or put together. Oh. Hey, Caroline. Sorry, guys. My children are arguing. Hey, Haley. Y'all stop. Coffee has lost effect on me. It sounds like my husband, Nita. He can drink like 2 pots of coffee a day and it doesn't even affect him at all. And he can go to sleep after drinking a pot of coffee. I drink too much. Where the wind doesn't peel the skin off my face. Yeah, I love coffee. That's me too. I definitely live on it certain times of the year, especially in the winter, but okay. I think I'm gonna do my apples first. Yeah, this rain has been making me tired. Hello, Magnolia's Design Shop. My scissors are starting to, I think, lose their, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. They're not as sharp anymore. I think I need to order some new ones. That's the good thing. I love these scissors, and they do last a long time, but they don't last forever. If any of you have any scissor recommendations that you know that will last, like, beyond like a year, let me know. But I also do use the heck out of my scissors, so that could be why. You just messaged me, Tatiana? Let me make sure I get it. I want to make sure. Okay, I just got it. Just got it. Thank you, guys. I'll get back to those as soon as we get off the live. Yeah, I need to sharpen them. That's a good idea. Maybe that'll keep them. But my thing is, I used to use them like so roughly that they would actually break because I would use them so much. But luckily, this last time have lasted good now that I have my cardboard scissors. Before, I would use these to cut cardboard, which is like a big no-no. Here's one of them. Little teacher decal. Have you had any good snacks lately? I found these Larabar chocolate chip cookie dough. Ooh, that sounds good. Snacks. Lately, I have been into, the Nature Valley peanut chewy. What are they called? Like, they're not granola bars. They're just like peanuts, and it has like a sweet bottom to them, and they're really chewy. I've been into those lately, and I've been eating them like every day. So lately, that's been my go-to snack. What about you guys? What are you guys into now? Yeah, I've been really liking those. Those, and I'm going through my yogurt phase again where I'm really obsessed with yogurt. So that's been my kind of snacks lately. Papers hitting the trash can. Actually, pretty much all of it today. I did throw a couple pieces for some reason up in front of me, but most of it's in the trash can. I'm really proud of myself. If you guys know me, y'all know that I am bad about putting my stuff in the trash can. until, you know, the end of the day. I'll just throw my big old pile in the trash. Use aluminum foil to sharpen your scissors. That's definitely a good point. I guess if you can use it to sharpen your blade, then why couldn't you use it to sharpen your scissors? That's a good point. Thank you for answering that, Anissa. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going back out to work on wood signs. So I'm going to finish those. I had some orders of those I need to finish up tomorrow and ship out. So that's what I'm going to be working on tomorrow. That and getting a video hopefully up and edited and put up for you guys tomorrow too. We'll see. Isn't it, Cassie? It's my favorite. I love it. I couldn't live without it now. Now that I've experienced it, I could never live without it. And I know every single video, guys, that I post, I get questions about the cardboard cutter. Every single question or video. I haven't cut the white for this one yet. So I'm going to wait on that. Oh, they're called power scissors or battery operated scissors, I think is what they're called. Your husband was so amazing, right? My husband's the one that gave them to me. Like, it was a big tool bag and it was full of a bunch of different stuff. Like, I didn't even think to use them for that until one day my husband was like, you know that you can use that tool that I gave you to cut that cardboard, right? And I was like, what tool? And he showed me and it changed my life. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Magnolia's Design Shop. Yes, it does, for sure. Guys, I'm just so sorry this live was just horrible today. I feel so bad. Like, I was excited to, like, get on and thank you guys for the 20,000 subscribers. I feel like it's gone so bad because of all the glitches but thank you for those of you who stayed on and all that. I appreciate it. I just hate that, technical difficulties. No, the ones that I cut vinyl with. These are the Westcott, I think titanium. Yeah, titanium non-stick scissors. I have them linked in my Amazon shop. If you ever want to check anything that I use, I pretty much always link it. Hold on. All my comments came in at once. Let me scroll up so I don't miss anybody. Oh, thanks, Liz. You're the best. Thank you for the $5. You're so sweet. You guys don't ever have to do that, but thank you, thank you, thank you. You should give yourself a good pat on the back. Thanks for your inspiration and wonderful. I just dropped almost 700 celebration. Oh, thanks, Sandra. I'm so glad that you were able to do that. That's awesome. And you got this. You're gonna definitely make your profit back times a lot. So congratulations. Oh, thanks, guys. I know I'm always real hard on myself about stuff like that, but I know. Yes, planer is like one of my favorite things that I have too. Oh, thanks, Jessica. Well, I'm glad that y'all are cool with it. As long as y'all are cool with it. It's just funny because like you'll see those channels that are like so professional and like their lives are always professional and their videos are always I guess I'm not the most professional. Well, I am a professional person, but you know what I mean. Like I'm not always going to be like scripted and I'm going to have like real life, you know what I mean? So I guess the people that don't like it, that they're not really meant to be on this channel anyway, right? Because that's not me. I'm not going to pretend to be something I'm not. So my husband isn't happy, but he'll get over it. Yes. Once he sees that money rolling in, he won't mind. Anissa, if you're going to use outdoor signs, I personally would probably use regular pine wood. And you can always seal it, but plywood is really known for warping unless they're going to put it in an enclosed space. But I personally would stick away from the plywood if you're going to do an outdoor sign. April, I'm the same way with video or with channels. I've found myself, there are some channels that I had watched for years and they're starting to become like change, you know what I mean? And I never want to change. Like I always want to stick to who I am, you know what I mean? But I totally get where you're coming from with that. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, save the live. I'm just starting out and I've learned so much. Oh, thanks, guys. No one calls and interrupts the live. Yes, I'm the same way when I watch my lives. Nobody better interrupt me. I myself feel more at home in a hot mess express situation than a perfect production. Yes, I agree. Well, I'm glad you guys agree. It makes me feel a lot better. Oh, thanks, Kelly. You guys are just full of the sweet and kind words tonight. It's been a good day. How long have we been on this live for? 2 hours? Yeah, I'll give it a little bit more time and then I'll go, I gotta go put my children to bed. But we'll hang out for a little bit longer. Oh man, I'm tired tonight, y'all. Keep a notebook beside me to take notes. Keep what's like with the. Oh yes, Sandra, definitely. Always that peroxide will save you a lot for sure. So that's good. I love watching your YouTube videos when I'm always rewatching them. Aw. Outside signs, would you frame with pine? Frame the pine. I don't know. It depends on the look you're going for. You can, but you don't have to. So it just depends like what you're going for. And I would definitely use the outdoor sealer that a lot of people recommend on the group. I cannot remember what it's called at this moment, but it is made, it's kind of like polyacrylic, but it's made for outdoor. I've always used polyacrylic on my outdoor stuff and never had any issues with it, but I'm going to upgrade soon. Oh, thanks, Morgan. Let's see. She said, Liz is right, Sally. Thank you for being so kind-hearted in a world where kindness is so much needed and inspirational. Oh, thanks, Morgan. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that so much. You guys are the best. Who is it? Is that my dog trying to get in the room again? What is it, Jack? He's literally trying to open the door. I can hear his little nose coming under the door frame. But thank you guys. The longest live was a little over 3 hours, Bianca. I know it was a long live. We can be real here. Yes. They're my kind of people. What do you want, dog? I guess Jack's coming in for a minute. Don't you get near my transfer tape. He usually, like, I don't usually let him in here, but when I do, he has his little spot that he lays down in here. You want to go back out? Are you just coming to say hi? Go on. Now it's really loud because I opened the door. Go get Daddy. Haley, is Dad in here? Is he in my room? Okay. Sorry. Real life moment. It's not polyurethane. I can't remember what it's called. I think spar urethane. SPAR urethane. That's the one that everyone recommends for outdoor signs. I know, big dogs are the way to go. Now that we've had a big dog, we could never go to a little dog again. They just, I don't know, something about big dogs. How can you? Oh, I know. The reason why I don't like him in my office is because of his fur. And if you guys have German Shepherds or dogs that shed, you'll understand what I mean. He sheds more than any dog I've ever had. He is, they say they have that double coat. It's pretty bad. So it gets all over my stuff in here. So I don't want it to ever be on a customer's, because some people don't care, but there are people that definitely care. So that's usually why I don't let them in here. Nita, you can relate, right? Because you got a German Shedder. So you understand. Yeah, they definitely shed a lot. Have you never heard that before, Nita? German Shedder. They are definitely they shed more than any breed, I'm pretty sure. Oh, these scissors are getting really bad. Oh, there's my other pair. Let me see. Oh, that's so sad, Jessica. That makes me want to cry. Oh, they say that though, that you'll never get their hair out of your house. Oh yeah, these scissors are working way better than my other ones. My house is definitely real. I have toys all over my living room. Pick them up about 5 times a day. Yep, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. So how late do you guys normally stay up on a weeknight? For us, it's always about 1 a.m. But what about you guys? How late do y'all stay up? I remember back in the day when I used to go to bed at 9 p.m. Two a.m. Yeah. Oh. 1 a.m., 1 to 2 to 3 a.m. Wow, you guys are late night owls. Midnight, I slept around 2 a.m., sometimes 3. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I can feel you, April. Insomnia is the worst. I used to struggle with it, but not anymore because I'm so exhausted by the end of the day that I crash. As soon as my head hits that pillow, I'm out. The humans wanted a second dinner. Ah. Sounds like my littlest. She's always ready to eat again. Rita, I definitely can relate to that. My husband's always working crazy shifts. And you always have to feel like you want to wait up for them to make sure they get home okay. That's real life right there, Morgan. You better give them a fruit. I've got my youngest on. I don't know if you guys are like this because my husband thinks it's weird, but I always like to have like a glass of orange juice before I go to before I go to sleep. And I know it's really kind of weird, but I've got my youngest on that now. But then I'm like, you can't be drinking cups of drink right before you go to sleep because y'all know what I'm talking about when it comes to the little ones. So yeah, she always wants to do what Mama's doing right before bed. Something refreshing about a glass of orange juice, though. I don't know what it is. See, Sandra, that's me too. Like my daughter does the virtual, but I still, yeah, I usually wake up a little bit before just so I can have time to work. But some mornings I'm just too tired. Midnight here nowadays. I got hair in my mouth. Kids come up with the funniest excuses, don't they? But mine will be like, Mom, I'm so thirsty. I'm so hungry. Like, just acting like they're just dying. You know what I mean? Ooh, almost missed one. I hated when my husband worked third shift. That was awful. Like the sleep during the day. Oh, that was terrible. I remember those days. We did it for a couple years where we'd have to tiptoe around the house during the day while he was asleep. And then at night he would come home, or, it was just, or be at work all night. Those were the hard time. It was hard. It's hard when your husband's on an opposite schedule from you. Haley, I have a 4-year-old. I definitely relate. Aren't they funny at that age? They start kind of learning to test their limits and they learn what works. I know. I'm wondering the same thing, Sonia. It must be something that person knows that I don't know. What is the weirdest decal order that you guys, if you guys do decals or even just orders in general, what is the strangest or most curiosity, I guess, driven order that you've ever gotten? I have some, but I don't know if I can share it. Sometimes I think to myself, I'm like, I probably shouldn't say these things because, you don't want to ever like act like you're making fun of anybody or anything. You know what I mean? Hey, I am the most non-judgmental person. I don't care. Like, you order what you want, and I'm not going to judge you for it. I just think sometimes I'll get stuff that I'm just like, it's interesting. How many orders a day? It varies very much. Some days it'll be just a few, and then there'll be a day where there'll be like 10 to 15 orders. So it just depends on the time of the year and, if I'm really pushing orders or not. Right now, I'm getting like maybe, several a day. But the thing is, it depends. It could be several a day could mean several wood sign orders a day, or it could mean several decals. And y'all know decals don't cost as much as wood signs do. So it just depends. And then around the holidays, that's when it picks up a lot. I'll get usually like some days 30, 40 orders a day. It just depends. And up until this point, I've always done it myself, everything myself. So we'll see how the holiday rush goes this year, if I'm more prepared and can do it alone, or if I need to have help. Have written some of the most interesting things on a cake? I bet you have. That would be interesting to know. Oh my gosh, Sandra. I would have been like, whoa. Oh my goodness. People, it's part of working in this business though, right? 12 o'clock on a good day. Do you ever get overwhelmed? How do you handle? Yes, I get overwhelmed on a daily basis. It's just basically how you manage it. Sometimes I'll go about it in a really positive way, and then some days I'm like, I don't even want to deal with it. So managing it, like I've told you guys a lot, I really do good with routines. So if I wake up early, like don't sleep in, wake up, get ready, tackle the day with a positive attitude. And that's usually just take it one step at a time. And if you don't get everything done that day, oh well. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the end of the world. I've come to let that stuff go, because if I sit there and dwell on it, I'm miserable. You know what I mean? I've really shifted my focus over the last like I guess, year to 2 years, I've really tried to change my mindset about everything because it's not worth it. There was that quote, there's a quote going around on TikTok. I'm sure y'all have seen it, talking about like time is basically like those things that you turn when you were a kid and had the sand going down. Like you'll never get that time back. So sitting there worrying and thinking about things that you can't control is just wasting that time that you don't have. So, you know what I mean? So I figure just do what you can and then the rest can just be dealt with later. That's how I've been living my life and I'm much happier. So that's kind of how I've been handling it. Okay. Yeah, Sandra, I can imagine that is a very strange order. Tell us, Sally, don't leave us hanging. I'll have to think about what the weirdest one. I've definitely gotten some interesting ones. One decal I had to turn down. It was so bad. Because my worry is like some stuff, like what if they took a picture and put it in the reviews and it was something like you didn't stand for or that was like really awful, you know what I mean? So I have had to turn down. There was one time I had to turn down a decal that was just, it was pretty bad. And you just don't want to put your name on something that you truly are like not agreeing with, or it says things you don't agree with, you know what I mean? So I know, I wish you guys were close too. We could start a big old business together. Haley, I agree. That's good though, that it's good to change your mindset. It's not good to just sit there and like dwell, you know what I mean? Thank you, Jania. I hope I said your name right. Am I saying it right? Is it Jania? There was ones, oh yeah, these three went together. I still have a bunch of white that I'm going to work on later. Like I was telling you guys, later, I'll deal with it later. I'm ahead on decal orders though. I feel good because I got literally all of them done. I set my processing time to I think it was 3 to 5 days. It used to be 1 day and I pushed it just because I don't want to put that on myself one day. I'm going to try and get to that point. But basically, these are orders that aren't due for a while, and I've gotten them finished. So I feel good about that. And then I also have, like I said, a whole sheet of white that I need to get done. And I need to print out some sublimation orders and get those done tomorrow when it's sunny and do my wood signs tomorrow. So I guess I can let y'all go. Do you guys have any questions before I let you guys go tonight? Okay, let me know if you guys have any questions. Okay. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through my crazy live tonight. What are your thoughts on working with friends? For instance, I am looking for working for myself as a friend wants to do a business together. Is it worth it? So I've heard both sides of the story for working with friends. So if you're wanting to start a business with a friend, I have heard from a friend of mine that did this, that it was a nightmare because they ended up butting heads. If you and that friend have the same business goals and you think you could really work well together, then go for it. But it's hard to say because, like I said, I've always worked alone. So if I ever all of a sudden had to work with somebody and share my business with them, it would be hard because, it is hard to have because you have to have the same mindset, the same goals. But your friend wants to do a business together. I don't know, Haley. It's hard to say. It just really depends on how your relationship with that friend is. But personally, it might be best to start yourself and then just do it your own, and then maybe y'all could work together some, or do your own businesses and then work together and collaborate together. You know what I mean? It's hard to say. I don't know. That's a good question though. I just haven't had experience in it to be able to fully explain or to fully give the good explanation for that. You know what I mean? Okay, thank you guys. Let's see, I'm more worried about finances. I would not want to split 50-50 if we aren't doing the same work. See, that's another thing. You'd have to worry about the finances, splitting. That would be difficult. Personally, I couldn't do it. I don't think I could like share a business with somebody. I think that you have the right idea of wanting to do it yourself and then maybe just work together every now and then. You know what I mean? But like I said, go for it. If you think you could work great together, then do it. I just would hate you to ruin your friendship. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and head off of here. Thank y'all for dealing with this insane live, which I will be deleting because it really was a train wreck. But I still appreciate you guys watching me and sticking with me through the glitches and all of it. So I hope that y'all have a great night and stay safe during all these storms that have been going through the South. I hope that all of you are doing all right. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be hopefully tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can have it edited and up tomorrow. So I'll see y'all later. And thanks again for 20K. I appreciate y'all so much. And thank you. I appreciate y'all more than you know. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.